Okay, this video is about the Anomic-based burner Ashimu in an Ikitursa. I had a viewer ask me if you could run all of the Anomic base missions in an Ikitursa, and I said I didn't see why not, but I also hadn't tried, and I had never done this mission before because it never came up. So it did come up in my missions list on Tranquility, so I figured I would hop over to the test server and try it out. I have done this one time before. I did one run and it was successful, but I wanted to see if I could do it cheaper and with better cap newt resistance. So I swapped one thing out, and I took off the Nosferatus I had in the highs because I didn't end up using them. So I swapped out a EM armor hardener with another capacitor power relay because that's definitely going to save you some money. You need a dead space EM resist mod, and I was ending up having to pulse different modules because the cap pressure got too high on my first run. So I figured, let's try this out, see if it works, and if it does, that's great because I don't have to buy an extra module. And yeah, so these are my implants. 1 through 5 don't matter. 6 and 8 also don't matter. Probably none of it matters, to be honest, for implants because the fitting is not tight. The only thing that I have as far as implants goes is a motion prediction, a surgical strike, which I do believe gives more 5% bonus damage to turrets, and weapon upgrades, which is going to save you CPU, but as you can see, we have a lot of extra CPU on this fit, so that won't matter. And motion prediction is 5% bonus to turret tracking speed. I'm sure you could get away without that, so basically you probably use any implants that you wanted to. On Tranquility, I have gun support skill implants in. So, yeah, this is the fit. This is the same fit I use for the same Ikitursa I use for the Garista's base. It's 2 auxiliary nano pumps, 2s in the rig slots. So we have 2 Thukker large cap batteries. You could probably get away with regular large cap batteries since I'm using 2 capacitor power relay 2s on the bottom if this does work. We have a Caldari Stasis Navy. Oh, I can't talk. Caldari Navy Stasis Webifier in the mid, and a Gistum B-Type 10 MN Afterburner, which I have from running Abyssals already. This, if you run burners, you should probably already have one of these sitting around. These could be abyssaled as well to get some extra range, but obviously they're kind of expensive, so a regular one will work. We might have to overheat it. We have an Imperial Navy Multispectrum Energized membrane. We have a Corpus X-type Kinetic armor hardener, which you will need for the burner Talos and also for one of the burner agent missions. I can't remember which one. And then we have 2 Centum A-type medium armor repairers, which I also use for the burner Talos mission. Those are expensive. Those are like 300 some mil a piece, but it's a buy once, cry once type deal. And you can use them for different missions. I use it for running Abyssals. I use it for the Garista's base, the burner Talos, and now the burner Ashimu. And we have our Veles heavy Entropic Disintegrator. You could probably use a Tech 2. So, okay. We're going to go ahead and try this. I have Meson ammo in to begin with because I'm going to try to get some shots off on the... there's 2 frigates and a cruiser. And their faction, their thing is that they are heavy energy neutralizers, so they drain your cap a whole bunch. So there's 2 sentinels. Is that what this is called? That's a crew. I don't know. There's two frigs and a cruiser. So yeah. And you can see our capacitor rate is pretty high. but I had it at like 30-some% on the first run, and they were starting to pull it dry. We also have some drones in the bay just to throw out, maybe to try to take some DPS off of us. I don't know. We're going to turn this stuff on because there's no reason not to have it on because we are cap stable. And we're going to drop a mobile tractor unit. We are just going to go ahead and orbit this dude, 7,500. We're going to lock up. We are going to get tracking disrupted right off the bat, so I doubt that this... oh, it is hitting him. Okay, so we are getting some shots off already. That's good. We want to take this dude down as fast as we can, and hopefully our tank just holds up here without the armor, the EM armor hardener, which it looks to be doing just fine so far. So as long as we can get, you know, the shots off on this guy, we really don't need to web him, but he did just come closer to web range, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll overheat this, and we'll try to web him. So far, so good. The Meson ammo has the higher tracking. T1 ammo in the trig ships has higher tracking than T2 for some reason. So if you're having a hard time tracking an enemy, just switch over to the T1 ammo. It might take a little bit longer to kill him. So yeah, so far our tank is holding just fine. And once we get this guy off of us, you know, our cap is holding fine, but it'll be holding better once this dude is dead. Kill the heat on this. Alright, so that was easy. Let's see if we can switch to our occult now. No, we cannot switch to the occult yet, so we'll go with the Baryon, or the Baryon, or the Baryon, however you want to pronounce it. Tank's holding just fine. Cap's holding just fine. Don't need the EM armor hardener, apparently. So that's cool, because I didn't want to have to buy an extra module. The ship is already expensive enough. It's not a cheap fit, but it can be used for a bunch of different stuff. And mine has already paid for itself. Oh, that dude doesn't have a bounty. The Ashimu has a 15 million ISK bounty, though, so that's cool. Yeah, haven't heard my cap alarm go off once, so that is always a nice feeling. And now we got this guy. Yeah, we'll orbit him about there. I do want to get some occult on him because this guy has a lot of hit points. He is an armor cruiser, and it takes a little bit to grind him down, but at this point, I mean, we're good. Didn't have a problem with our tank, didn't have a problem with our capacitor. Pretty easy fight for the most part, so now we just sit back. I mean, I guess I could web him as well, because why not? He wasn't going that fast anyways. But we'll web him down, get his velocity down a bit. You can see it drop in there. And we are being dealt thermal and explosive currently by the Ashimu. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're being dealt thermal and EM by the Ashimu. But our repair rate is so high, it doesn't really matter. We got 168.4 HP per second on our repair rate. This is the coolest skin, too, that I don't own on Tranquility because it's like 9 billion ISK or something, but these are the coolest skins, in my opinion, in the game. So yeah, now we just sit here and wait for our DPS to crank up and just wreck this dude. There's really not much else to it. So, I guess that goes to answer the question. You can run this mission in the Ikitursa, no problem. I would recommend this ship for this. Fairly quick too. So far we're definitely under 10 minutes. We're about at the 10-minute mark for the video. Just turned 10 minutes of video, so I don't know. We're probably maybe 8 or 9 minutes into the fight. That's pretty quick so far. A lot quicker than the Garustas, that's for sure. Oh, I missed him. So yeah, we're just gonna grind this dude down, and then it's gonna be it. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and call this beat. Alright, so there you have it. That is the burner base Blood Raiders, or Ashimu. Worked out just fine. Didn't need that extra EM hardener, turns out. So yeah, on the, you know, I'd also be interested to know, let's simulate this. I'm interested to know, do we really even need the Thukker cat batteries, or can we just use large 2s? Batteries. Large. Oh, you know, we might need the Thukker for the CPU. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Or power grid. Let's see. No, this is not right. The fitting simulator is not right for some reason. I don't know why that is, because we just had 2 Thukkers on there and it worked just fine. Now it's telling me I can't fit it. I don't know. That's a bug on CC for some reason. You can fit 2 Thukkers on there. Anyways, I'm curious if you could actually use something cheaper than that. I'm not sure if I have 2 Thukkers on Tranquility. Either way, whatever. The fit works, so there you go. That answers that question. You can run the burner Ashimu in the same Ikitursa as the burner Garustas, which you know, I also use these 2 armor hardeners there. So yeah, I hope that this helped. I hope this was useful information, and I'm going to continue to see if I can use the Ikitursa on the burner Talos and the burner Angel. The burner, I'm pretty sure it'll work on the Talos. I don't see why it wouldn't. The burner Angel, there might be some problems because of the resistance profile. That's the only thing. You know, this thing can tank all day long, but it has a different resistance profile than the ships that you use for the other missions. So that question remains to be answered. Can we use the Ikitursa for those? We will find out. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys on the next one.